Did you know that the most effective exercises for fixing your body are almost never the ones being talked about? Everyone's chasing the big lifts, the trending workouts, the stuff plastered all over social media, but the exercises that actually correct your posture, eliminate pain, and rebuild your body from the ground up. Nobody's doing them. And that's exactly why you're still dealing with the same aches, the same weaknesses, the same frustrating plateau. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 exercises that almost nobody does, but that will fix your entire body from head to toe. Stick around until the end because I'll be putting all 5 together into a simple daily routine you can start using today. Let's get into it. Let's start with the first exercise, the dead hang. Now you've probably walked past a pull-up bar 100 times without thinking twice about just hanging from it. But here's what you don't know: that simple act of hanging could be one of the most powerful things you do for your body all week. Most of us spend hours every day hunched over phones, desks, and steering wheels. That constant compression slowly crushes your spine, rounds your shoulders, and tightens everything from your neck down to your lower back. The dead hang reverses all of that in one move. Here's how to do it right. Find any overhead bar, grip it with both hands shoulder width apart, and simply let your body hang completely loose. Let your shoulders rise up toward your ears, release your spine, and just breathe. Don't stiffen up, the whole point is full decompression. Hold for 20–30 seconds to start. Watch out for the most common mistake, which is keeping your shoulders tense and shrugged up. You need to let go. Let gravity do the work. Studies on spinal decompression show that hanging reduces pressure between the vertebrae, which is the exact pressure that causes chronic back pain and nerve tightness. Beyond the spine, dead hangs also open up your chest, strengthen your grip, and stretch the lats and shoulders simultaneously. Start with 2–3 hangs per session and work your way up to 60 seconds. Within just a few weeks, you'll notice your posture improving, your back pain easing, and a feeling of genuine length in your entire upper body. Now that we've dealt with your spine, let's move down to something most people completely ignore: the deep squat hold. Not a squat as in going up and down, but simply holding the bottom position. You might think sitting in a deep squat sounds easy. You're very wrong. Most adults in the modern world have completely lost the ability to sit comfortably in a full squat, and that loss is silently wrecking your hips, knees, and lower back. Here's how to do it properly. Stand with your feet slightly wider than hip width, toes pointed slightly outward. Slowly lower yourself all the way down until your hips are below your knees. Keep your chest up, your heels flat on the floor, and hold on to something in front of you if needed. Hold that position for 30 seconds to start. The mistakes to avoid are letting your heels come off the ground or allowing your lower back to completely round under you. Research consistently shows that the ability to perform a deep squat is directly linked to hip mobility, ankle flexibility, and spinal health, 3 things that deteriorate fast when you live a sedentary lifestyle. Holding this position regularly reopens the hip flexors, mobilizes the ankles, and reactivates the glutes in a way that regular squats simply don't replicate. Do this daily, even if you use a door frame for support at first. Over time, you'll rebuild mobility that most people don't regain until they commit to serious physical therapy. Moving on to the third exercise, and this one targets the most neglected muscles in the entire body: the prone cobra. Back pain is an epidemic, and weak posterior chain muscles are almost always the reason. The prone cobra is the antidote. Lie face down on the floor with your arms at your sides and palms facing down. Squeeze your glutes, tighten your core, and slowly lift your chest, arms, and legs off the ground simultaneously. At the same time, rotate your hands outward so your thumbs point toward the ceiling. Hold for 10–20 seconds, lower, and repeat. The mistake most people make here is using their lower back to do all the work instead of engaging the glutes first. Always squeeze the glutes before you lift. Studies comparing isometric back exercises found that movements like the prone cobra activate the erector spinae and posterior shoulder muscles more effectively than most gym machines designed for the same purpose. It directly counteracts forward head posture, rounded shoulders, and the hunched upper back that comes from sitting at a desk all day. It also strengthens the glutes and hamstrings as a secondary benefit. 2–3 sets 3 times per week is enough to see real changes in how you stand, how you look, and how much your back bothers you on a daily basis. Here's where it gets interesting. The fourth exercise is the side-lying hip abduction, and almost nobody in the gym is doing it. You'll feel almost embarrassed by how simple it looks. But this quiet, unimpressive movement fixes one of the most common root causes of knee pain, lower back pain, and poor athletic performance: weak glute medius muscles. Lie on your side with your body in a straight line, bottom arm extended under your head, keeping your top leg straight and your toes pointing slightly downward. Slowly raise it to about 45 degrees, hold for 2 seconds at the top, and lower it with control. That's it. Watch out for rotating your hip open or letting Your pelvis tilt forward that's cheating, and it takes the work completely off the target muscle. Research in sports medicine has repeatedly linked glute medius weakness to IT-Band syndrome, runner's knee, hip impingement, and chronic lower back pain. Strengthening this muscle realigns the entire kinetic chain from your hip down through your knee to your ankle. Do 3 sets of 15 reps per side, and within 2 to 3 weeks you'll notice more stability when walking, running, and climbing stairs. The fifth and final exercise is one you've almost certainly never been prescribed: the wall-supported thoracic extension. Your thoracic spine, the middle section of your back, is where most postural breakdown begins, and almost no standard exercise directly addresses it. Here's how to do it. Stand with your back against a wall, feet about a foot away from the base. Place a rolled towel or foam roller horizontally behind your mid-back at roughly shoulder blade level. Gently lean back over it, arms crossed over your chest, and hold that extended position for 15 to 20 seconds. Move it slightly up or down the spine and repeat. Never force the movement. Let gravity and the support create a gentle passive extension. The common mistake is placing the support too low in the lumbar spine, which puts unnecessary stress on the lower back. Keep it in the mid and upper back only. Studies on thoracic mobility show that restricted movement in this segment directly causes compensatory stressing. The neck and lower back, meaning your neck pain and lower back pain, are often coming from a stiff mid-back, not from where you feel the pain. Mobilizing this area reduces referred pain, improves breathing mechanics, and dramatically improves your posture from the side profile. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes daily and it will deliver results most people only get from a chiropractor. Now let's put all 5 of these together into one simple routine you can do every single day. Start with the dead hang for 2 sets of 30 seconds. Move straight into the deep squat hold for 2 sets of 45 seconds. Then do 3 sets of the prone cobra holding for 15 seconds each. Follow that with 3 sets of 15 reps per side of the side-lying hip abduction. Finish with 2 to 3 minutes of the thoracic extension, moving through different segments of your mid-back. The entire routine takes less than 15 minutes. Do it 5 days a week. Within the first 2 weeks, you'll feel looser, lighter, and more upright. By the end of a month, you'll notice your pain points quieting down, your posture visibly improving, and your body moving the way it's actually supposed to move. Most people never find these exercises because they're not flashy, they're not trending, and they don't require expensive equipment. But that's exactly what makes them so powerful. The results speak for themselves. Your body has been waiting for this. Now go fix it.